Little learners, depending on when you're watching this, it's either almost the new year or it's the new year already, so happy new year either way. The 1st of January is often a time for people to make resolutions, and I'm not always a massive fan of these because they are often unachievable or they have a time limit on them, but I thought it would be a good idea to think of 5 resolutions for the new year that you can make as a family that are achievable, that you can fit in with your everyday and will just enhance family life in some way. You can do it together, so it can be a real family bonding experience. This video is sponsored by Give Internet. I'll tell you more about them later. Don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful or interesting or just fun, and subscribe so that you are part of the Little Learners family. Okay, so the first resolution is all about sharing your positives. So this could be at meal times, it could be on the ride home from school, it could be any time in the day that works for you. It doesn't have to be every day, but it involves every member of the family going around and talking about their favourite part of the day or the funniest part of the day. We do this in my family. We definitely don't do it every day, but when we're all sitting down together, we will share our favourite part of the day. And it's always quite nice to look back on what's happened or learn about what my son did at school that day, if it's something funny that happened there. We get to know about what each other have been up to and also just share in the fun that's happened that day. So you might talk about your favourite moment, happiest moment, proudest moment, funniest moment, and it's a lovely thing to do with family. So that is one New Year's resolution that is certainly achievable and easy to fit in. Number 2, be more giving. So this might involve shopping secondhand in charity shops, donating to causes, or even giving your time as a family. So maybe you have an elderly relative that needs some help every now and again. Maybe you have a neighbour or a friend who needs help moving. Maybe as a family you'd like to make some cakes or something for a friend or something like that. Just thinking about your time and maybe money, but also your time and how you can use that to give to others and to help others. Again, this is not something that you need to be thinking about every single day, but I think it's a really lovely way to come together as a family, show your children that you care about helping others and that there are lots of different ways to help others and to instill in them that love of helping others. Now, if you're looking for a worthy cause to donate to, then I would like to tell you about today's sponsor, Give Internet. Give Internet is a non-profit organisation that focuses on bringing the internet to underserved communities, including refugee camps. There are over 1 billion students worldwide who don't have access to the internet, so they are losing out on learning new skills and we are losing out on their potential. Give Internet makes sure that these students are provided with access to the internet, laptops, and ongoing support. Just think of what a difference that can make to a student who otherwise wouldn't have access to these opportunities simply because they don't have internet access. If you are feeling in the giving mood and you want to give the gift of internet access today, then you can click the link in my description or in the pinned comment or hopefully in a card up here somewhere. If you use that specific link, then whatever you donate will be matched. When you open the link, there will be an option to donate monthly, or there is another option where you can donate just a one-off payment. Thank you so much to Give Internet for everything that you do and for giving me the opportunity to spread the word about Give Internet. This is a cause that I really believe in, and I'm also very excited to tell you that they are teaming up with Little Learners for a giveaway. Now, I spoke about this in my last video, but we have actually extended the deadline to the 2nd of January. So if you want to win some free merch from Give Internet, all you need to do is click the link in the description or in the pinned comment, the one that has the little present emoji next to it. Click on that link and enter the giveaway for a chance to win some cool stuff. Now back to our New Year's resolutions. Number 3, spending more time outside. Now, you might be an outdoorsy family, this might not necessarily apply to you, but for a lot of us, I think it can be really easy to get into a routine of just staying indoors or going places that are indoors. And the outdoors is so important for child development. Experiencing nature, interacting with the outside world is so important. And actually, it has so many benefits for both children and adults alike. So maybe you can try to fit in some more outdoor time if you think that's something that you'd like to kind of improve on with your own routine. Again, not something you need to be doing every single day, thinking about going out for long walks or everything every day. That's not what I'm talking about, but just carving out some time in your week to spend time outside. Maybe as a family or whoever can be outside together all at once. I know it's not always easy with schedules and things for everyone to get together, but it would be great as a family if you can spend some time outdoors, maybe on bikes, playing ball games, chasing each other, whatever you like to do. Okay, number 4 is all about cooking together. Now, this could involve cooking together or eating together. Now, as I said already, scheduling can be really difficult and sometimes it's impossible for the whole family to sit down and have a meal together. I know that. Depending on work schedules and things like that, it's not always possible in every household. So it might be nice, if that is the case for you, to try and find a time in the week where you can all sit down and have a meal together. That doesn't have to be dinner even, that could be breakfast. Sitting down as a family to eat together is a lovely way to come together, but also cooking together is a lovely way to do that too. So even if you can't all sit down together, maybe there's some time where you can cook together. That might be a meal, or you might be doing some baking, or it might be something as simple as decorating some cookies or something like that. Cooking together is a wonderful way for children to understand where food comes from, how food kind of comes together to make new things. It's really a massive science experiment when we cook. You can be looking at a recipe together. If you're baking, for example, a cake, you can talk about how when you mix all of those ingredients together and you bake it, they turn into something new. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy, and it might just be that you are doing toast together. You might be putting the bread in the toaster together and encouraging your children to spread their jam or whatever it is on the toast, but you're doing it together. And number 5 is, that was my notebook. And number 5 is making time for family activities. Now, I've kind of mentioned some family activities in this video already, but this can be anything that is kind of your family's thing. So if your family loves board games, carve some time out once a week to play a board game together. If your family loves to go to the cinema, see if you can kind of try and go to the cinema once a month, or if that's too expensive, make your own cinema at home, watch a movie, sit snuggle together on the sofa, get some popcorn. Simple things like just going to the park together can be a lovely way to have a family activity. You get that quality time together. It doesn't have to cost money, because I think a lot of the time when we think about activities, family activities, they're going to cost us a lot of money. We have to go somewhere that's really expensive and buy loads of things. You don't. Of course, you can do those very special, more expensive things, but there are so many things you can do to spend that quality time together without having to spend money. Think about the toys that you have in your house. Personally, I know that my son has a lot, and I mean a lot, of train track and trains, and we often will make train tracks together as a family because it's something he loves to do. We quite enjoy it actually as parents, and it's kind of bringing all our ideas together and building something together that we can really be proud of. So have a think about what there is in your home and what you all enjoy doing, because there will be something that you can all get on board with and do a little bit more regularly. So, will you be making any of these New Year's resolutions? Let me know in the comment section down below. No pressure, of course. I know New Year's resolutions aren't for everyone, but I think that the ones that I've listed are achievable. They don't have to be done in a certain time frame, and they really focus on you and your family rather than some kind of arbitrary goal. Thank you again to Give Internet for sponsoring this video. Don't forget you can donate by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment. And there is still time, if you're watching this before the 2nd of January, to enter the giveaway. Click the link that has the little present box next to it, and you could be in with a chance of winning some cool merch. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best for the new year. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget you can click the join button also below to find out about memberships and becoming a big part of this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.